One. Yo, YouTube, the fuck I got going on, man? Fuck I got going. Fuck I got going. Okay, we have inside Chicago's Cook County jail drug epidemic. Now, if you don't know, which you probably should because you follow me and shit, you know, and you hear my voice, folk. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, aka the greatest city of all time, Southside to be exact. Okay, 79th. All right, I'm from 79th. All right, folk. All right, the 9 Killer Ward on the guys, folk. All right, folk. Hermitage. All right, folks. Look. Listen. I know a lot of niggas, even my father personally, rest his soul on the guys, who's been in Cook County. Folks is in Division 9 and shit. Robbery and all that. I don't want to get into it and some other shit. Okay, folks? I have homies and shit. I have a homie in there who's in that bitch for murder. Currently, right now, Free Baby Drake. He's in that bitch for murder. You know, I don't, type shit. But if you know about Cook County, folk, that motherfucker get devious. I'm talking Glock dookies. I'm talking niggas getting jumped 24/7. Niggas jumping the guards. Niggas fucking on the guards. It's all type of shit going on in the county, gang. The county dirty as hell, violent, all type of shit. Place you don't want to be. You don't want to be in prison anyway. All right, people. But let's see my nigga Tommy get into this shit and dive deep within the lore of Cook County Jail. Let's do it.
Chicago's Cook County Jail is one of the largest and most notorious jails in the United States. Home to around 6,000 inmates, many of whom are heavily gang affiliated. This is a massive correctional facility that has incarcerated some
Cook County,
the most infamous criminals like Al Capone, John Wayne Gacy, Larry Hoover, and King Von. Currently behind the barbed wire like Al Capone, John Wayne Gacy, Larry Hoover, and King Von.
Long live my nigga Vaughn.
Barbed wire walls, Cook County sheriffs are battling against a serious and invisible drug epidemic called
a lot of motherfuckers be doing a lot of drugs in the county, gang. They be getting all type of pills, Zuzu, boy. They be doing all type of shit in that motherfuckers. All right. Motherfuckers sneaking anything in that bitch, folks. Don't ask me how I know this.
Harmless-looking items like books, court documents, or family photos, and they soak them with synthetic chemicals ranging from cannabinoids to fentanyl, some of which are lethal and lead to overdose deaths. So today, Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart invites me in to show me how his team of officers fight against this problem. And we even see a raid on a high-security cell block that uncovers drugs and homemade shanks. So join us now, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
All right, folks, I'm sitting at the airport about to board a flight, and I got some time on my hands, and I'm always looking for ways to make a little extra money, and I think you might be too. On gift cards. So basically, make some money. Thank you, free cash. And now,
sponsor or whatever, but
warning, this documentary contains raw footage of correctional facilities, substance abuse, and covers the topic of drug overdose deaths. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, call the national helpline you see on the screen.
Go do that, chat. Oh my God, look at my city, chat. Let's just take a moment and soak this in. Look at my city. Look at my city, chat. Amazing. Amazing, ain't it? Beautiful, ain't it? I love my city. So amazing. So beautiful. Ain't nothing like Chicago, boy. Ain't nothing like Chicago.
This is Tommy G, Tom Grishesky.
Hey, Tommy G, I already got the heads up about you. You're good.
Thank you so much. All right, folks,
My boy got motion.
Notorious Cook County Jail, and we're going to be looking into their drug epidemic with the strips, the paper strips, and this is an extremely notorious Chicago jail. I mean, just where we are right now, this neighborhood is hotly contested.
Oh, yeah.
Little Village territory where we have the
Roy.
Sixers, the Latin Kings, Satan Disciples, Maniac Disciples, and all sorts of gangs just all over the place right here. When they lock them up here, the guards have to figure out a way to keep it safe, which is a logistical challenge. This is a place I'm very excited to learn about. We'll bring you in just a moment.
Hey, I got a question. Now I know Chicago, my city, we're known for our jails, you know, with the Glock Dookie shit. But I would like to know, are we the only jails that's known for that or do the whole Glock Dookie shit? I hope not. You don't want to get hit with that Glock Dookie. Alright? BD. Tell you.
All right,
Raleigh,
back in the
damn.
paddy wagon again. I can't imagine spending any amount of time in a place like this. To do anything that frequently puts you back behind these walls, to me, is kind of a mind-blowing loop to be stuck on for a human. But I also
Same
think it
shit
has
I
so
be
much to do with
saying.
neighborhood, culture, and structure, and influences. That's one thing that
Speaking on jail and niggas doing stupid shit. Y'all see the evidence they got on Pooh Shiesty and his crew folk? Yo, them niggas dads have fucking group chat with just criminals. A game banging group chat game. I don't understand, like, folk. This is why I be talking about with niggas. You claim to be so gangster. All this shit, whatever. You would think niggas a dead ass move a little bit more fucking smarter than that. Like, I was reading some of that shit, Chad. That shit didn't even fucking look real because how goofy that shit is, gang. Like, niggas just be fucking fried, gang. Like, holy fuck, folks. Like I said, it's just stupid niggas with guns, gang.
you want to change America.
How you get out and go right back in that bitch, folks? All that evidence they got on that nigga, and that nigga Gucci Mane snitching on his ass, folks. He telling the judge he in fear for his life. He don't want that nigga to get bonded. It's over with, folks. Y'all seen the shit he was talking about them today? It's over. They got this nigga at 4K, camp, all type of shit. It's over with, folks. It's over. You will never be free, never, gang. It's over with for his ass, gang. Just
Cleaning up
stupid
litter
shit, gang.
And taking care of the environment, cool.
Niggas just stupid. And guess what? His dumb ass still on that fucked up ass deal he tried to get out of, gang.
Cook County. Tommy, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. And you're gonna be taking us on a tour?
Shit,
Yeah, we're
crazy.
going to Division 6, which is one of the, oh God, about like 15 different divisions that we have right now here at Cook County.
And do you know how many officers you have on staff at a given time?
Oh, a little under 3,000 correctional officers, correctional deputies, period, and run 3 different shifts. And depending on the population, a little
Like,
bit,
you
goes
would
up and
think-
down a little bit.
So this paper,
Like, you would think if you were planning on robbing one of the biggest rappers in this shit, right? Robbing the nigga, forcing him to sign you out your deal, whatever, right? You would move a little bit more fucking smarter. That nigga just did that shit like this was just some regular ass nigga they was finna do this shit to. Yo, folk, like, I don't know. But then again, that boy Shiesty always did seem kind of slow, so in a weird way, it doesn't surprise me. It don't. It really doesn't.
first trip drug epidemic has been a big challenge.
Yeah, you know, Tommy, the whole opioid epidemic that hit us about 5 or 6 years ago in this country hit everybody and hit every aspect of society pretty hard, so it was not unusual for it to appear here.
Are conjugal visits allowed here?
No. In visitations in jail, traditionally they occur behind bulletproof glass with little screens to yell through.
Yeah, I did this before. I mean, no, I haven't.
We've allowed to where people are sitting at tables.
I don't know what I'm
Not
talking about.
only
NTC,
like,
I
we
don't
encourage
know.
the kids to hug their dad when they get there.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Right to your right, sure.
So we're going to the basement of Cook County, and apparently
I wonder if I'm finna see anybody I know in this video in the county.
a tunnel system under here. Easy to get lost. This is a
I know a couple of the guys in there.
to have 6,000 inmates at a time and up to 9,000. Just the infrastructure that needs to happen is considerable. You have to remember, a lot of jails are kind of like paramilitary organizations. They
You
have
know everybody?
a
Oh,
certain
no,
number
but
of
this is
guards,
different, though.
There's a certain way you can
I'm
walk,
talking
talk,
personally.
and it's almost like boot camp for
Free Baby
criminals,
Drake.
bad guys. So which unit are we in right now?
We're in Division 6 down in the basement, and we're heading to the mail room.
And this is known as kind of medium security area.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, bud. Good seeing you.
So this is seized paper strips.
Yes. Yeah,
So
that
niggas
was
in
one
that
of the
bitch
major
doing the
problems
paper
was two
strips?
things.
Ooh.
One, a lot of the stuff we were
Niggas
getting
bogus.
wasn't traditional narcotics. And so a lot of testing didn't show much, because originally when this first hit us, they were using stuff like rat poison They were used.
People were
Nigga,
smoking
what?
rat poison.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, what?
Not only
Okay,
is
I
it
ain't know about that shit.
smuggled, but it's a
Nigga,
Russian
what?
roulette of a drug because it's almost impossible to know what you are smoking. For example, there are reports of this paper drug being delivered coated in toxic compounds like roach spray and rat poison. Now, folks, the most common chemical application on the strips is synthetic weed, which is also known as K2 or spice, which has a high
Yo, chat, that K2 shit, I can tell you this personally. When I first got introduced to K2, I didn't smoke it. Fuck no. No. That's not what I meant. But just know, it was me and my brother, right? We was at the park and shit. We hooping and shit on phone them buddy ass. I'm seeing his ass. I ain't gonna say his name. His ass a goofy. We was at the park. Dude ass was over there. He's like, man, I'm finna go smoke shit. Woo, I'm all right, cool, bet. Woo. So we hooping and shit. We hooping. I'm like, damn, where did, you feel me? What's his name? Like, where did Woo go? So I look to my left. I know his folks in that bitch. He getting that. He stuck. He just fucked up. You hear me? I told my brother, I'm like, hey, folks cool. Like, I've seen niggas hat chat. Like, I've seen niggas all for everything, but like this shit, I'm like, hold on, like, I done been around drugs. I've seen woo, but I'm like, hold on, this nigga, like, ain't that just weed? I've never seen weed have a nigga just, like, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck this nigga smoke? So I walk over to folks. I say, hey, folks, like, you good, folks? He, yeah, folks, I'm good. But when I walked up to him, chat, when I tell you, I will never forget this foul ass fucking sardine rotten fish smells. If you've been around K2, you know that's what that shit smells like. For all my people that know, if you know, you know. K2 has this foul ass, weird ass smell. I don't know why it smells like that, but that shit stinks. And to this day, that smell of K2 like will forever be stuck in my nose. So every time I see it or hear the name, that's the only thing I think is the fucking smell. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? This nigga eyes is bloodshot. This nigga over fried on the gas. So my brother walk up to me like, what the fuck is that smell? What the fuck wrong with dude? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, hey, like, you good, gang? Cause like, you are only ride back to the crib, so it's like, woo. I'm like, like, what the fuck is you smoking, gang? I'm asking his ass. I'm like, gang, cause that ain't no fucking weed. He like, oh man, I'm good, He's like, hey, listen though, hold on. Hey, you hear the cars? Hey, you hear them? You hear the planes? I think they're coming. It's that shit. I hear them. I swear to God, he was telling me this chat while being in my face, and all I smell is that fucking K2, and I wanted to fucking throw up. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. This nigga tweaking. We need to fucking go. Long story short, I had to hop in the V. I had to take control of the wheel. Woo. A lot of shit ended up happening. I can't say too much. Some other shit ended up happening. Yeah, that was my first time I ever got introduced to K2 though, and been around that shit. And ever since then, I seen another nigga do it, another nigga this and that and that. It was all bad. Just all bad. Yeah. So, yeah. But one thing about K2, I will always say is that fucking foul ass smell that it has. I don't know why the fuck it smells like that, folks. People who been around K2, you know what I'm talking about. Why the fuck does that smell like that, gang? Like, it's disgusting.
Kid in Illinois in the early 2010s, I experienced this stuff
that shit,
firsthand. It is
gang.
an incredibly intense high that sometimes resulted in me having to lay down and basically hallucinate for the first 10 or 15 minutes of the day. Sometimes resulted in me 2010s. I experienced this stuff firsthand. It is an incredibly intense high that sometimes resulted in me having to lay down.
Yeah, and it pretty much leaves you stuck sometimes. Like, niggas are dads be chat. I've seen niggas off that shit. They has to be like these chat. Just stuck. Like, I know a nigga, personally, I know a nigga who I knew, his ass was so fried off that shit that some bitches he was in the crib with ran that nigga pockets, and robbed his ass, gang, on the gas. And they set his ass up and got his ass beat the fuck up out west. I swear to God, right hand up, I swear to God, on my birthday grade, that shit happened, gang. Like, yo, that shit has you like a zombie, Like, it's weird, It's like weed, but it's weird, like, it's fake laboratory weed, if that makes sense, Like, it's not good for you. Don't smoke that shit. Just don't.
And basically hallucinate for the first 10 or 15 minutes of the experience. And this is just another dangerous aspect of the strips because it can leave the intoxicated inmate incredibly vulnerable to being attacked, or in the case...
Didn't I just say that? And then I told you, I know a dude personally who that happened to. His ass, they ran that nigga pockets, took everything out of his pockets, robbed his ass, beat his ass, all type of shit, because he was so fucked up off that K2. That nigga was like a zombie, like dead ass fold. It was all bad.
Georgia
gang.
State prisons tied up.
That's how that shit happened.
Money. And so now Cook County sheriffs face a tough catch-22.
And I've been around all drugs. I've been around niggas smoking crack, cocaine. I done watched niggas do coke, meth, heroin. I seen it all. All right, but that shit, even fent. I seen it all, Chad. That ass.
Paper
Seen it all.
documents through the mailroom, which civil rights advocates would say is a protected First Amendment right, or like other jails or prisons, they can completely ban mail altogether.
I remember this
Enforce-
one nigga. He smoked this crack pipe in our bathroom. I was so pissed. And crack has this sweet smell. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. People who've been around crack, you know crack got that weird sweet smell. I remember he smoked this crack pipe in our bathroom. I was so mad. Nigga come out over geeked. What the fuck is that smell? I'm like, this nigga just got through smoking crack, gang. I still remember that nigga. I hope that nigga probably dead now. But he was cool. He helped us move too. We used to get a lot of crackheads help us move. Cause you know crackheads got like weird ass strength and shit. That nigga literally helped us move by himself. He was geeked off that shit too, folks. He helped us move the whole crib, putting shit on his back, carrying the motherfuckers. Cause every time he used to take a hit of that bitch, his ass get extra strong. But he was a little nigga, like he was tiny. He was about like 5'6" or some shit. Like, but he was cool as fuck. I would have a conversation with hoop with him. He was cool, but it was a junkie though. I was hanging around some fucked up ass people. What the fuck is wrong with me, child? I don't know. But I never did drugs myself though. I am good. I've never, you feel me? Leave me alone. Alright, I'm good. You feel me? Y'all feed him? I mean, he would walk in the crib sometimes randomly and pass out. So, he overdosed one time. That happened. And some other nigga did too. Damn. Yeah, he is dead. He's for sure dead now. This other bitch too. She did some shit. What was her name? What the fuck was her name? She tried to. Oh my god. Yo, I'm like remembering shit now. She fake tried to do some shit to me, gang. She fake tried to seduce me. R-word me. But let me shut up.
Inmates to receive digital copies of
It's
communication.
a safe house, something like that. Niggas was having guns. You know,
If you test them, because they aren't illegal substances.
Anyway,
You test
chat,
them
yeah,
out,
man. You know,
what
good
it
day
is,
on
what
Friday
it's
and
in
shit.
the
You
case.
feel me?
It's not,
I'm a good boy.
Different variations of cannabinoids
I'm a good boy.
that they're doing that keeps changing. We put so much time and energy into this thing.
Fuck
buying
K2 though. That shit should never
machines,
existed.
Not just
On
dog sniffing,
BD.
because none of the traditional stuff worked. We added all this stuff, but then we opened up all sorts of criminal investigations of people bringing it in.
This month, a corrections officer was accused of agreeing to smuggle in
And more
drug
therapy,
substances
God
in
knows
exchange
I
for
do.
$2,000.
You are not wrong.
Outsiders,
I really do.
insiders bringing in the whole
really
9
do.
yards. And in doing it, one of the times we did it, we did a search warrant, got in the house, and found all these things that this guy was using to make these compounds. And with it, he had like his formula that he was doing.
Yeah,
And
this
he
is some mad scientist
absolutely
kind of job.
And he was sending it out to other people too.
That's
He'd take money for it.
crazy.
A sheet this size would go for. at
It's
least
funny because I know niggas who
$200.
was doing that
Filming
shit too.
another story I'm
Was
working
this
on
trip?
covering the
This
programs offered to
attributing
inmates within Cook County Jail. I got to speak
drugs
with some
to
of
the county?
inmates about
I
the
literally know
strip
niggas who was
epidemic,
doing
and
that,
Here's
too.
what they had to say about it.
Strips and drug
They
people
would
do
send
on
them
the
bitches,
streets, or
them
that was
package
jail
through.
and prison only drugs?
Through the mail, all type of shit.
Jail and prison only drugs. 'cause it's
No
like-
one's doing that in the streets,
no,
right?
No, nobody doing it in the streets. Because it's like, and here you really can't get what you get in the streets. So
And what do you think motivates people to do strips?
I think some people, when they start doing strips and everything, I think some people just be bored because jail just is like a repeated thing.
And that's
Right,
why
fo.
for
Ain't
them,
nothing to
this
do
is
in that
so
bitch. You
important
going
to
crazy behind them
some of
four
the
walls. You
borderline
just
Yes, sir.
What do you think
you
motivates
you
the guys
you do
doing
anything
strips
just to
do that?
escape that
Some
little
people
one
don't feel
time,
like-
folks.
Some people feel like they never coming home. Some people have drug addiction prior to coming here, so it's a substitute.
Te puede matar en algún momento, te pone como estuvieras borracho.
Como un zombie.
Sí, te pone como un zombie.
Now we're about to be on our way to an active raid happening.
Yep.
Where we go through a cell block and see if there's contraband in the unit.
Man, my niggas in the county didn't know how to. I ain't gonna give up the method, but my niggas know what to do, man.
And now
You know,
we're walking through legendary doors here. Anyone that is in the streets in Chicago knows about Cook County Jail.
Hell yeah. Who don't?
Famous rappers have been behind bars here.
Mm-hmm.
King Von.
Yep.
Little Dirk.
Yep. Everybody. My family members, homies, you
So
know.
we're walking into, I think it's a
Me
briefing
almost
meeting
one
for the
time.
guards before they do the search.
All right,
Shit
we're
happens.
going to Delta Jack, right? You guys already know with our pre-briefing, half in the front, half in the back. Everybody hits the floor. No deviation
Well,
from that.
thug.
Everybody hits the floor.
Come on, man.
Everybody
Ain't no
gets cuffed.
thug.
When they hit the floor,
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
make
I've never
sure
did nothing
you're
illegal a
observing,
day in my
right?
life.
Make sure nobody's
I
fiddling
follow
with
the
their-
rules and I
anything in
follow
their
the law
waistband,
because
trying
the
to
law
ditch
is
any
always
contraband,
right.
weapons, whatever. Cuff them. Once everybody's cuffed, a couple of you guys break off upstairs. We'll make sure the bathrooms upstairs are clear. Everybody gets assisted to their feet, escorted to the wall. Everybody gets a good pat down. They're going indoor rec. Be safe. You guys know who your partners are. Where your
Yeah.
partner goes, you go. Okay? Nobody's
Yeah,
alone.
yeah.
But we gather information through various avenues to determine who has the contraband. Which person, maybe it's not on person, maybe it's under a sink, maybe it's somewhere under a water closet, somewhere they have easy access to. But through various ways of information, that's how we get it and we narrow it down. All the information together. Like, okay, I heard it from here, we got it from here, we got it from here, it's all linking up, then we go hit it.
All right, here we go. You always feel the excitement in the air before a raid.
These officers are getting ready to launch a full-scale blitz on a maximum security unit in order to overwhelm.
Man, my daddy did, well, what, like 8-10 months in the county for that shit that they claim he did. He was in that bitch beating on shit though, I ain't gonna lie. Long live him. Miss him every day.
Quickly subdue every single inmate. They are going to sweep the pod from 2 different entry points with the goal of no inmate being able to have the time to hide contraband or flush drugs down the toilet. Let's see how this goes down.
You think the inmates know you guys are coming?
It's 50-50. We usually don't hit it this late, so it might be a good chance that they don't think we're coming.
Nah, them boys be knowing. Man, come on, man.
They got everyone on the ground. The first step is securing everybody. Look, you see people peeking their heads out of their cell too. But to be an inmate and to not know when this is gonna happen, at any moment throughout the day, they can come in, rush you, and start the search. If you're on the side of smuggling, you have to stay on your toes at all times. What are we looking at so far?
So you have a shank made out of a screw, and then here you got what we call roaches, right? We haven't opened it up yet.
That's fine.
This was laying on the ground. This was laying on the ground.
But you think that's strips?
Usually, typically, yeah.
Yo, I know so many of my cousins was here, gang.
So
this?
This is
Damn.
basically what it is. It's cellophane.
I remember all them phone calls and
rolled,
shit.
Right, and they roll
Them
it, roll it
FaceTimes.
until it gets really hard. And what they'll do is they'll stick it like in a sock, they'll tie it into it, and they'll use that as a weapon. Here is, it's a magic shave cream, but it's filled with feces.
Really?
Yeah,
Glock
Is it a weapon,
Dookie.
a biological weapon?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, Glock Dookie. Told you. Told you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what would be the other purpose of filling poop in that?
What I like to think is I feel like we've been doing pretty well recovering weapons, right? So this is like their last resort.
Okay, so right now behind us, one by one, every single inmate is being searched, and a search is an unpleasant experience. I mean, some of these guys are
You gotta go between that nigga ass. You gotta really get that shit in there. Like, scrape between them bitches. Lift his balls up between the gooch.
This is a wick.
That's out of toilet paper?
I believe
put it in there on
toilet
the
paper,
gas.
toilet paper. So what they do is they'll light one end of it. This is what they use to start, light up fires or roaches that you saw earlier. That's how they light them up.
One thing to highlight, look. So
Yo, why do niggas always be lighting fires in the county jail, gang? Over there in Cook County. Niggas always doing that shit, fo. I don't know why. I know a nigga that did that shit too one time, fo. They fucked that nigga up. I don't know, man. The county's crazy, though. Hey, any real nigga know, though? You go to the county jail, you shouldn't want to go there at all. You do not want to go to Division 9. That's where the serial killers are at, the rapists, the pedophiles, murderers, all type of shit. That's the crazy side. Division 9. Okay? I'm good. The higher, the more crazier. But the lower the number is like, alright, you good, folk. You know, but Division 9 is a deck I do not ever want to fucking touch. Never.
Made out of a hailer, a medically necessary piece of equipment.
Plus, I might or might not have niggas in that bitch that hate me.
Stab somebody, and this
for
is a fine line that a jail has to
certain
operate,
reasons. They don't like me,
human freedom,
so I will be in danger. I will be very much in danger.
I was curious how the segregation might work, but I do see.
Take my ass to PC.
Mix. Some jails
I don't give a fuck.
Segregate. Some do it by gang. Some do it by age. Some do it by level of danger to society.
I get in that bitch. I'm turning fake Muslim.
Is a recipe
Don't
that
folks.
either make safety or danger.
I'm be with the Muslims. I'm be with the brothers. Have my little hat on and shit. Praying on my little carpet and shit so I can be protected. Cause niggas know the Muslims run deep in that bitch. On photo, you know they run deep in that motherfucker. I'm turning Muslim. Fuck it.
If there's stuff hidden in the toilets, under the toilets, the main thing with that is this is priority. Clearing the tier, making sure all of them are gone. If there's a weapon or some drugs in that toilet, it's not going anywhere.
Does each guy have a bathroom in their cell too?
Yes. Yes.
So this is the community room if they're out and about. Are they allowed to have any sort of towel?
No. Another shank.
Another shank?
Hell no, they're not.
I knew I saw something. Looks like to be another screw. I'm sure it's just clear. This is the only division that has these where you can kind of control. Your skin's got to touch it, but see, that's a problem too. If it's not lighting with the skin, that means that it's tampered with.
And what are the implications of this being tampered with?
They could loosen these screws, which allows this to come up, exposing the wires, attempt to light fires, or just conceal contraband in there. I mean, these guys have all day, every day to figure out how to hide this stuff. So we just start from the back and just work our way this way. But every nook, every cranny has to be searched. Excess food.
Man, fo.
So I usually start.
I'm being that bitch making oodles and noodles and shit.
Just because it's all the way on the end. They can hide stuff in there. So when we're doing this, the main thing we want to do is we don't want to mess up their stuff. We don't want to be bogus. But for us, we go picture
bogus.
by picture, paper by paper.
He been around them niggas too
These
much.
guys are ingenious. They could have 2 pieces of paper glued together with drug
That
soaked
shit
paper
picked up,
between
folks.
them, and just any quick glance, you wouldn't even notice. So this is usually a big indicator, the holes in the mattress. This guy, there's something in there. So yeah, with these books, you just essentially, these might just be bookmarks, but we got to make sure that they're just bookmarks. Because in between any of these pages could potentially be, and not even just drug-soaked paper either, staples, paper clips, tattoo needles, really anything.
Do raids happen on a daily basis?
Well, that's our whole function. I mean, we wouldn't describe them as raids. They're targeted searches or just regular tier searches.
Nigga, it's a raid.
It all depends on
Nigga,
the information we
it's
have.
a fucking
The info we
raid.
have will determine if we're going to make a strategic
Goddamn.
entry through the front door, the back door, both. If we're just going to hit a cell or 2, it all depends.
One of this gets exhausted after a while, it got to, folks.
Have you seen any
Because imagine you got to do this shit 24/7, and even being an inmate in that bitch,
2023,
folks,
Cook
you got to
County
be on
Jail had
point too.
18 inmate deaths, and a third of those were due to drug overdoses.
You have
making
to
this drug
touch
problem
shit,
the single
smell
greatest
shit,
cause of
look
unnatural
at
death
shit.
in the
Ooh.
facility.
The 50th time this year, the
Couldn't
Cook
be
County
me.
Sheriff's Office makes an arrest
shit.
related to drug-soaked paper.
Including occasionally the guards themselves.
This month, a corrections officer was accused of agreeing to smuggle in drug-soaked papers in exchange for $2,000.
Hey, to all my niggas that cooking, you know, them cops in that bitch is very corrupt, gang. They be sneaking all that shit in there, gang. Alright? They ass be slick. Alright, folk. That's why I have that shit be getting there, folk. They ass be, man, folk, alright. Alright, man.
Single
Who hired that nigga? I don't know.
Worth as much as $10,000.
Nigga look like he up
it
to
is
no
also
good.
very difficult to detect who the dealer is that is
She'll hire
smuggling in the
me.
drugs. My gut tells me that the economic incentives are too high for this problem to go away anytime soon.
Which would you say is more dangerous, the gang violence or the strips?
They're both just as important, right? But The paper drugs have been prevalent for the last, how long? It's really picking up steam. But the problem is that with the paper drugs, it's dangerous to not only them, but it's also dangerous to us as well. That kind of might tip the scale a little bit.
Justin Wilkes, Chief of Investigations and Intelligence.
And what's been grinding your gears lately?
Well, for the last couple of years, saturated paper inside the jail. Back in 2023, we had our first death from smoking the saturated paper, and I feel like ever since then, that's been kind of a thorn in the side of the sheriff's office.
And what is this drug?
I don't know exactly how to describe it.
I wonder if they talking about Mac.
All different kinds. There's synthetic cannabinoids, synthetic opioids, synthetic hallucinogens, and so we don't really know. Each one's different. The inmates have a term they use, and when the more potent it is, they'll call the stuff death.
Did you get something over here?
Hey, it's funny because he not lying, folks. Niggas in Iraq be calling that shit death. He is not fucking lying. Hey, real death in there, boy. We smoking on death on the guys, but we got death, bowls, all that shit, man. He is not fucking lying. That's funny he said
Can you show
that.
me what that is?
We call that shit death.
That started these on fire.
So are they making homemade joints? Do they have a piece that they're hitting?
Yeah, they're making homemade joints.
When you guys raid a cell, how often are you finding contraband?
We find it every single time.
Every single time?
Oh, shit.
So it never stops?
Never stops, ever.
I know you're about to search a cell?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to
Damn,
search it?
what your name is, shorty?
To your head as you're searching?
Sure.
You can
So
search
I
me.
start from the top all the way.
Oh, I know them niggas be in that bitch flirting with her.
I'm just looking for anything that they either stuff inside of like these lights, and this came off of the top, so I'm gonna go through it, see if it looks saturated or if they hid anything in there.
How long you been doing this for?
I am going on my 4th year.
And what's it like?
You know what? I really do like it, and it's wild.
Ooh, man, I know they be flirting with her. Now she like it. You ain't slick, shorty. You ain't slick. I know that's right, though.
So.
You ain't slick, shorty.
These
Damn.
The excitement?
Yeah, I guess so. And here, in between.
That's a nice ass tattoo. I actually like that tattoo. The little heart right there. That's a really nice tattoo, Chad. Wouldn't y'all agree? Wouldn't y'all agree, Chad? That's a nice ass tattoo. The little heart, little shading on it, the font. Like I like it. Like the whole design. I like that tattoo. I really like it. You know, tattoo.
These little joints, they stuff stuff too. This is just a wrapper, but sometimes they put like the Suboxone strips in here, but nothing's in here.
Which drug would you say causes you the most trouble nowadays?
Probably the drug-soaked paper.
It looks like a very uncomfortable drug to do.
It's actually kind of scary, the way they look. When they're on that, doesn't look like it's enjoyable.
What do we have here? What are we looking for?
Yeah, she not lying.
We search everything. So
Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. Hey. Hey, shit, let me find out, man. Wait, hold on. Hold on, man. Hey, when the county get all these, because shit, last time, they recruiting, because shit, I'm finna get arrested tonight, nigga. Who the fuck is you talking about? Hey, old photo, I get arrested tonight in this bitch.
It's like a handmade bag. So
God damn, I like her tattoos.
Because they do get a shower bag already. They hide stuff in here a lot.
I like her hair too.
I found Suboxone a few times, so I always open.
Fuck it, chat. We getting arrested tonight. I'll let y'all niggas know how it go.
Cream.
So you're the tester?
I'll do the testing and write down exactly what was
God
found.
damn, why they got all fashion in this shit? What is happening? Hold on, folks. Why all the fast shit working at Cook County? Cause last time I was there, I ain't want to know what the fuck is this? I'm about to pay a visit. You feel me? So I'm about to do something tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna update y'all.
Contraband they're not supposed
Free
to have.
Tino.
But if they bring suspected paper, this
I'm
one's
going
for
that bitch for
synthetic
jaywalking.
cannabinoids, and then, but we also have other tests. So we have the multi, could be fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, meth, MDMA, or we have the opioids test. But you basically just rub on
Warm
the paper
pudding?
that you think is suspect narcotics. Once you rub it on the paper,
Fucking pudding.
there's like 2 vials in the test kit.
I have a love and hate relationship with pudding because I used to eat that shit a lot when I was fucked up, broke, and poor. I'm still fucked up, broke, but minus the homeless and poor part. But I'm still fucked up and broke. But so there's some improvement. Gotta give me credit.
So this one, like, didn't show anything. So it's not. If it's actually something, it's gonna look like this on here.
No, this is nothing.
Like you can see the different discoloration, and it shows brown.
I didn't even know they had
It'll be
this
the
shit.
Cannabinoid. So this is hooch. This is jail-made alcohol. The start of it.
I know
You can
about
see
hooch. I know about hooch. I know about that.
A little bit of the juice. But they put a lot of different things. Like
That
this
shit
one I
get you
found one with
sauce,
corn
boy.
in it.
No ask me how I know that.
Whatever starts it from like the yeast or whatever. That's what they want it to make that alcohol.
Disgusting.
It's crazy because it actually smells like alcohol, but it also smells really bad.
How do you know that?
If someone is caught
Shit.
smoking a strip,
You know, I
do they
did
get
research.
extra time added to
I
their
was want to
sentence?
know that.
So we will charge them.
You know, everybody does their
additional
research.
time. So anybody that is in possession of the saturated paper, depending on the schedule of narcotic that it comes back from the lab being, it's a lot of times it's a class 1 felony.
What is a hit on a paper strip run for in these jails?
So depending on the potency, we've seen it up to $10,000 for an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So they will cut those up into little $25 strips.
And that's where the overdose comes in, is it's hard to judge the potency until you've tried it.
Right. Yeah, and each guy is trying to outdo the other guy.
What can a successful paper strip dealer stand to make in a month, you think?
In our one case that we had, the guy was bringing in, I don't know, so it's hard to tell because he was distributing it throughout the country. So it wasn't just here that he was doing it, but he was bringing in
A piece of paper
over
for,
$100,000.
I ain't gonna lie.
Does it blow your mind?
I think
to see people
nowadays, folk,
return again and again and again. To
I think
conditions
nowadays,
like
folk,
this?
niggas will do anything to get high.
Prior to
You
this,
heard they said rat poison, roach spray, like what do niggas
What are
be
the
on,
differences
man?
that
Holy.
you've noticed working both jail and prison?
Jail prices be insane
You got
on
guys
BD.
watching you?
10 bands for lead. Boy, what?
I'd say it's more.
Just for like a potential 10-second high, because after that 10 seconds, your ass a check. Don't fold them grave, folks.
Walking the line
Was that shit really worth 10 bands? 10 bands for your wife, nigga.
Nothing happens to you and or anyone else.
What is it like being lied to so frequently?
It's hard because when you want to help someone, you really don't know if they're telling the truth or not, or they're just trying to spin you to gain whatever it is that they're trying to achieve.
Now that you've witnessed a raid reveal weapons and drugs, let's take you to the basement of Cook County Jail where much of the battle against smuggling is fought.
Tell me about your role in this operation.
What we do is we search the mail as it comes in. They go through all the mail, but they do not open anything. They just separate it per division. Yeah, we go over and take all the mail and bring it back over here, and we will open it by hand, and we will search everything.
Here they have a mailroom and drug detection laboratory
Yeah, I know
where
about this.
specialized officers hand search through the packages, letters, and books that come in.
Where the
and they
inmates?
use
I don't
infrared
know.
Scanner technology to hunt for the
I
invisible.
want to see some
paper
niggas I
strip
knew in this
drugs.
bitch.
If you
I'm
were to
mad.
guess, like what are the different things we're looking at here?
Our first
Well, I guess
instinct, we
because
look
this
at
is
what
more about the
it's
drugs
all
and not about the
certified,
inmates,
all
probably.
watered.
And so
Hey
there's
Tommy,
sophisticated
next time
communication going on
do
where they
do
know
ones like interviewing the inmates and shit, so I can see some of my niggas in that
151,
bitch.
And that's my.
You feel me?
Absolutely right.
I want to say
Absolutely
something to them niggas.
So the vast majority of the book could be innocent, but 3 pages are what can make someone.
Free my
accused
homie,
of
he
it.
ain't do shit but
You gotta go like
kill
each
5
page,
people
Like look at each one might be different.
in GTA.
So this is a recipe an inmate wrote to somebody else.
Correct.
Okay, let me just read this out.
You
This is a
ain't do
pretty
shit.
crazy mixture. K2 spray, which that in itself, wild. Embalming fluid.
God, I hate the smell of
Purple
K2.
can of Raid. Boil the leaf with the water. Nail polish remover. Fertilizer. Bed bug spray.
Yes.
You guys need to think of better drugs. This is
Damn, niggas getting fried off. Bed bug spray for? On what? Bed bug spray. Damn. Niggas just anything to get high. What the fuck is that like? Bad bug spray. Wow. I guess. Okay.
Wild to put in your body.
Yo, niggas
How often
just.
is a smuggling attempt made, do you think?
Woo!
Yeah,
I don't know.
like real stats, but I would say daily. Just the amount of paper that we found in here saturated with something would lead me to believe that it's coming in from every avenue that's possible.
And then you walk a weird line between inmate rights and inmate safety.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Most of them are not convicted of a crime yet. They're here facing their trial, and so they're innocent until proven guilty. And so there's this feeling that you want to have, they have rights, and that they want to be able to communicate with their family on the outside world, and you want that for them. You just have to understand that some people take advantage of that.
Folks, keep in mind that Tom Dart and his team at Cook County could easily eliminate most of this drug problem by completely banning all physical mail, but they intentionally choose not to. Instead, they believe that the family connection that comes from getting real photos and letters is worth the risk and is a key part of the rehabilitation process.
Can you explain what's happening right now around us?
So this is the mail room for Division 6, so all mail coming from the outside, from family
Division
members,
6.
The whole 9 yards comes in here before we give it to them.
I know a nigga in Division 8 right now.
And by humans.
And a couple niggas
to
in
make
Division
sure
9.
It doesn't have any type of contraband in there, but for our purposes, the big part we're looking for is drug-soaked paper, but we're also looking for everything else under the sun.
Oh, you want to check out this machine?
Yeah, if we could. This was something that we got in when things started really heating up and things were really getting difficult.
They call it T-ray machine. It's not an X-ray machine, so it's safe for your hand. It's not going to have X-rays, something that's going to hurt your body. What they do?
They
is
never are
when we
rehabilitated.
get the mail,
Nah,
come out
never.
here,
Never.
It calibrates to the machine, but these are 6
It's
by
a
9s.
low
You can
success
select.
rate of certain niggas that
Standard
get out
mail
that
is
bitch
6
and
by
never
9,
go back.
10 by 13s.
Police
This
Shiesty
is
one
6 by 9.
Perfect
You put it
example.
on, you can see all these red lines and
They get out that bitch for man,
how
for
much I try to push
wasn't
it
even
down.
out a year.
All the red, which is deep saturation.
Like, damn, nigga.
So that indicates there's some uneven weight distribution.
Correct, or saturation. Some kind of saturation, some kind of moisture that's inside it.
So you're suspect of this envelope?
Yes, this one is definitely suspected.
So what would be the next step with something that you might
So I will
identify
take
as
this,
potential
I'll take this
contraband?
back, we'll have it tested, and we'll have it sent for destruction. Now see, this one has a little bit, this is just air. Because as you can see, as I can move it, and it stays gone. See, there's nothing there. So this one's good.
How do you quantify the mail that you guys receive on a weekly basis?
Yesterday we had 207 yesterday, and out
Damn.
of that we confiscated 20.
So about 10% of the mail is potentially compromised.
That's correct. Now see, this one is extremely, there's no way I can get that out of there.
What we're seeing is that the technology's had to adapt. Crime is an interesting balance because the criminals are always innovating. They're always going to be slightly ahead of law enforcement, and then they go here, and then they go here. It's kind of like a chess match.
Yes.
There's a couple things. One, they can repackage it. If it comes in, they'll just, seal it back and ship it back. Another thing is third-party Amazon. You could get a book and sell it on Amazon, and Amazon gives you shipping labels saying it's coming from Amazon. Technically not coming from Amazon, it's coming from you.
Do you ever find yourself being impressed by the ingenuity of these guys?
Oh, all the time.
What do you think it would take
You
to
got
have
to.
these guys
You gotta
harness that
respect it.
energy in a positive direction in the free world?
Desire to do it. Sorry. What is that? There's
Oh.
Suboxone right there in the seam.
So that orange strip is Suboxone?
That's Suboxone.
Oh
I
wow.
thought this book was going to pass. Right over here, we caught another one, it looks like, guys.
Wow.
The texture on this right here, you can tell it's been manipulated already.
So just to get a baseline, this is a clean sheet?
Correct.
So clean sheet, okay.
And then just go ahead and feel
drag
it.
your finger across.
Just keep on. Be careful with that.
Oh wow.
It takes a fine touch because the ordinary person, if they're not trained, I would just pass this. I have no idea that this is.
Yeah, no, that's right away. You can tell its texture.
Substances are making it to the city, and then orders are made from inside to out. Unless you just completely ban paper, I don't see how you stop this problem.
Director Yassine, I run the Intelligence Center for the Cook County Sheriff's Office. Been with the department 24 years, active as a director for the past 8 years.
How do you solve the strip problem?
Eliminate any mail coming in here and just make it all electronic.
What do you think motivates these guys to take the strips?
You know, I wish I had an answer for that. What makes them want to do it? Chasing the high? I don't know.
Simple answer. They in prison. They already don't want to be there. So that high is like, to them, their only escape from prison. Even if it's just for that few minutes of just escape where you just be, your mind is free. But then it all comes back down, and then you constantly want to chase the high because you were already behind them 4 walls. You already don't want to be there. You already fucked up. See what I'm saying? So it's like, oh shit. Folk, this is the only time where I'm like free. Like my mind could be free from this shit, folk. That's why.
Currently within these jail walls, which is more dangerous?
And you gotta forget about it.
Gang violence.
A lot of niggas in that bitch was already junkies before they even got in that
Folks,
bitch.
that was a look into Cook County's drug smuggling epidemic. Thank you to Tom Dart and his team for letting us in. And we have another piece coming with them soon. We cover their programming, their welding, their pizza kitchen, their rescue dog program. It's really cool, innovative stuff that I'm excited to show you. And folks, if you want to support the channel, rock the Big Dog merch. Look no further than TommyGMcGee.com. Get a sweatshirt, get a shirt. Hat should be on there soon as well. Get what you
W
want.
Tommy G, man.
Appreciate the support, and I'll see you next week.
W Tommy G. W fucking Tommy G. W fucking vid, man. That was a good vid. Free all the guys in that bitch, but keep the pedophiles and the rapists and the terrorists and serial killers for no reason. Keep all them niggas, folk. W fucking vid.